Time now for the black and white take with Justin Sofro
And I don't know who I have to please sexually. You don't need a Allegri to jerk you off. I will whore myself out for anybody.
and Julian Gennatti.
He is very raw.
I just slide into bed and she doesn't even know.
It might be long, it might be kind of cringe, but I'm still going to do it anyway.
Pleasing you.
I'm good.
I hope you're proud of yourself because what you've done is proved without a shadow of a doubt you are the world's dumbest son of a bitch.
This is the black and white take with Justin Sofro and Julian Gennatti on the Bianconeri Zone.
All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome in to the black and white tape on the Bianconeri Zone. I think I said tape instead of take. Black and white take. I'm Justin Sofro, as the really crappily rendered sound did. With me is Julian Gennatti. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. That's the first time I heard it.
Oh, yeah?
In a video.
Oh.
I know you sent it to me, that intro, but like, it's nice.
Yeah. It's
I
our
like
little,
it. It's creative. It's
our
creative.
own little intro segment. You know, it just helps kind of ease it in, let people know what they're really getting into with the show when it's us hosting. I'm tripping over my own tongue right now. All right. What's up, everybody? We appreciate you guys there for tuning in. Before we get into anything, I just want to go ahead and just say this, get it out of the way. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. Stay notified for all of our latest videos. And we are giving away a Paul Pogba shirt on the channel. This is your last reminder. The Paul Pogba shirt, today is the deadline to be entered in to win the official Juventus Paul Pogba shirt. I'd throw it up there. I guess I could. Yes, there's Julian's version, and there it is. Julian's going to be over here in the corner for a sec. There we go. We're doing the Paul Pogba shirt real quick before we do anything. Go on. Make sure you're going on the Twitter account. Hitting like, hitting retweet, and tagging your friend in there. And then, of course, be subscribed to this channel so you can be entered in to win the Paul Pogba shirt. The drawing will be done, I believe, tomorrow. Alejandro will be here. He's in charge of that. And also that way you all get to hear him bitching and moaning about how expensive these shirts are and why he doesn't buy shirts, especially with players on them. How you doing, my guy? How are things going over there for you?
I'm good. It's a long weekend up here in Canada. It's the Civic long weekend. I'm off, obviously. That's why we're doing it earlier.
Yep.
So it justifies and suits everybody. Well, you and I.
Yes.
It's not late for Ale, even though Ale ditched. So it's good.
Ale doesn't like hanging out with us. He just wants to do his own thing.
not.
He wants to be the star. He is the diva.
Oh, 100%. 100%. There's nothing else to it.
Yes, sir. I was going to ask you. I was wondering, it had to be a Canadian holiday. I don't know why else you would be off today or of anything. But congratulations to you guys. You guys get to have fun while the rest of us schmucks are at work, even though I didn't really do that much work today, to be honest. All right, guys, let's see. I'm seeing a couple people in here. I guess I should go ahead and remind you all, too, before we really, because I know Ollie's going to be upset. I'll do it a couple times. Quickly, with that giveaway, if you want to, consider joining the member squad. With the member squad, you get a lot of perks there. A lot of our members all tune into the channel, have a lot of fun. You'll see them highlighted in the chat. They'll have the badges next to their name, icons, and all that stuff highlighted in green. At the premium levels, what we're really pushing on for right now, because especially with that, you get better opportunities to win in this giveaway that we are doing here on the channel tomorrow. You get the loyalty badges, you get emojis, you get the monthly wallpaper, and you get the Discord chat, which is a lot of fun. We all hang out. It's a great community of Juventus fans. Go back and forth talking Juve, talking positives, and maybe sometimes negatives. I mean, okay, there's a lot of negatives. There's a lot of negatives we talk about on there. But also, with the most important part of this is you get 5 times the opportunity to win in the giveaway we're doing on the channel tomorrow. And then also, when you become a member, really cool. Season's about to start. We're going to go through this. We're going to be doing a members prediction league, and in the members prediction league, you're obviously it is what it says it is. You're predicting how the matches are going to go throughout the season. The people with the best, I guess predictions. The best predictions will end up ranking up points, getting you certain places throughout the league, throughout the competition. And at the end, first place will end up winning another official Juventus jersey. I guess you could pick probably whichever one, 2, 3. Obviously the size, and then of course a player on the back. Again, you'll be able to hear Alejandro complain about the price of that. The second place, you'll get 50 euros Juventus store gift card. And third place, you get a pretty awesome deal, a 1-year free membership to the Bianconeri Zone, what we have here on the channel. So there you go. All my reads are out of the way for now. And now we can actually get into the real news. And
I'm gonna win that prediction league and get DeShilio number 2, just to piss Alejandro off so much.
Just that he has to enter.
He has to purchase that.
DeShilio
he has to purchase that for me.
That's fantastic. I hope you do win now. Actually, that'd be perfect. Anyway, let's kind of get into it. I think the first thing I really want to open up is because we haven't. Well, we missed you on. You all went live like for 5 hours the other day. But when it comes to this actual following the performances that were in the USA Tour, I want to get your feelings and thoughts on that. I really want to open this up, and we're going to get to Weston McKennie, and then there's a big topic, and I know the big topic of the show is obviously going to be Milinkovic Savage, but we're going to save that for a little bit later in the show. What were your feelings on the, I guess, really overall the performance, and then what are your takeaways from the USA Tour and how it went down?
Lot of things that you could take away from it. It was a week, or we'll say 8 or 9 days.
Yeah.
Three matches. Some players took their spots, or some players rose in the depth chart. Some players took a step down or step backwards. To me, the best, or the player that impressed the most and raised their stock up the most was Rovella, for obvious reasons, because he fit a role, he fit his need for the team, and he did well. He did well against Real Madrid, he did well against Barcelona, and he did well against Chivas Guadalajara. There was at no point where I was like,
Yeah.
Sorry, not again. He was fine against Barcelona, like, you know what I mean, though. But his stock raised after this week.
Yeah,
he was fine for some games. You know who didn't impress me? Not many other players. Actually, Locatelli did really well, but not many other players.
Yeah, Zakaria is another one. It's a big question mark, and maybe kind of puts a little bit of fuel back to the fire of him being potentially on the transfer, option.
Yeah,
should somebody come to the table wanting him.
One more thing I wanted to say is that Real Madrid game. Danilo, Keane, and Zakaria were on the field when all the other starters got taken out. I thought that was that was in spite of how bad they were that game. Allegri said, "You guys stay out there and deal with that crap, and just deal with what you guys were putting out there, because it was horrible."
Yeah. I kind of took it as when I was watching the watch along. I felt like against Real Madrid, it was like Juve was actually trying. Like they were wanting to see if they could get something going to look more respectable, especially after the first half performance. Oh, they put in their B squad. Let's see if we can maybe capitalize on that. And instead, their B squad
scored on.
Their B squad, scored on them. Kind of embarrassed them a little bit. There were a couple pieces obviously that changed midway through there, but still, it was a bit frustrating though. And again, I'm a guy who's against lowering the bar and lowering the standards and just excusing it away. But you could argue that a lot of that team, sans one guy, was the Champions League, winners. But again, so we're Chelsea, and then you were able to beat Chelsea last year.
I have a question for you. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we get into McKennie stuff, it's about the tour. People on social media, Juventus fans, were saying, don't overreact.
No.
Which I agree with. Don't overreact to poor performances or whatever.
I was in the chat the entire time while we're doing a watch along.
Let's not overreact. But I'm going to ask you, are you confident that you've seen any changes to the style of play, firstly? Secondly, to players that you saw at the end of May playing in Serie A into the end of July here? Have you seen any change in those players?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm confident I haven't seen any change since like November of last year, to be honest, besides a couple names here and there with Vlahovic and Zakaria coming in. Outside of that, it's the same damn team. Game in.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying just the players. I'm saying, have you seen any improvements from the players that have been here?
I know that's what you're saying.
Oh,
I know.
Okay.
No, I got that. I'm just talking about the only thing that's changed about the squad is some of the names.
Okay.
What I'm saying is it's the same damn performances, game in, game out. It's literally, it's just, I want to, like, I don't know, and maybe part of me, I'm not excusing it away, but part of me is like, am I just not educated enough when it comes to the game of soccer, game of football, calcio, whatever you want to call it, that I am not seeing it. That, it's just me, the petty plebeian who can't, who can't discern what a genius like Max Allegri is doing out there. Because what I'm seeing is a whole lot of nothing. I'm literally just seeing it. I hate to use this like terminology, but it feels like he's just rolling the balls out there, and that's what they're doing. But you can't say that either, because when you go to you literally go to their practices and everybody's getting hurt. So like either. Yep. What the hell's going on? I mean,
they're doing wrestling matches.
They've got to be, or they're practicing the entire wrong sport. They're playing American football. Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. But no, I completely agree with your sentiment that I've seen nothing that to me at all says this squad's getting better, or that there is a plan, that there is a goal of, hey, this is the formation I want you to play in. Let's work toward that. Let's make that work. Because I've seen a lot of regressing to using a 4-4-2 because it's the kindergarten, version. I don't.
So, it was clear how we're trying to play, at least. Am I going to say that? No. Mm-hmm. Visually speaking, what we watched was the center backs get on the ball, they try to play into the holding midfielder, and they play wide.
Yep.
And if that's not on, the center backs bypass the regista, and they play the opposite eights when everyone's open.
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's really ugly.
It's not fun to watch.
No, it's not. No, I'm not complaining about that. If something's effective and we're scoring 3 goals a game, I don't know how it looks.
But that's what I'm saying is like even when it's, you can be ugly and be kind of fun to watch because it's kind of a mess. But you can kind of see that it's just kind of you're going off talent rather than any kind of execution, if that makes sense. But that's what I'm saying is it's not even fun to watch. It's a mess that's just.
We know. And as the fans, we know what's happening because we know Ravel's going to, or Regista, whoever, if he doesn't turn, it's going sideways.
Yep.
Or backwards. If he turns, the two Metzelas are covered and the wingers aren't moving. And we try to thump it into Vlavic's feet and rebound wall.
Yep. And the same damn problem with Vlahovic or any of the other attackers that are out there, you get to that final third and they get scared. They turtle up and they just shut down. Like, what are we doing? These are professionals. You're supposed to be a top 10 club in the world. And you're playing scared every single time. That's one of my many problems. There's a lot of problems I have. Though, I mean, if you look at the Barcelona game, a lot of the complaints there, a lot of the issues there, I tend to pinpoint it on Alexandro. Like literally, those 2 goals are Cuadrado and Alexandro together.
Yeah.
Like that's just
definitely.
To me, that's what it is. Let's go ahead and because otherwise, this we can go. I mean, this depends how long you have and how long we have overall. But we can go a little bit longer-ish today, just in case we have it. Guys, if you're in here, do me a favor. Hit that like button right now. If we get to 69 likes, Milinkovic Savage, he's coming. Yeah, I did it. I took it from
Is that the new? It's the new week, new player.
Yep, new week, new player. Milinkovic Savage will be coming to Juventus if we get 69 likes in the chat. So I appreciate that, guys. Go ahead and do that right now. Let's pivot over, unless you have more that you really want to talk about or complain about. But I feel like our complaints are going to be kind of visible through everything we talk about when it comes to Mercado.
Yeah.
We can go back a little bit. I don't know why I need to pull up my notes. It's all in my head. When it comes to Weston McKennie, I don't need the notes. I don't know why I pulled them up. I've been going a little bit. 70 likes for every million Savage costs. It'll be 60. It was 69 likes less. Yeah. Stephanie, it's been Julian's thing that he set up on the channel with the 69
and we've been
likes.
hitting it every time.
We have been because people nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
People are immature and they love it. So
yeah, we were man children on this channel. But yeah, just hit the like button, get us to 69 likes. Okay. First thing I want to not pivot here to, but when I'm talking about Weston McKennie, there are a lot of angles we can address this. You've addressed it a little bit, but I kind of want to dive into it. I really want to get into this whole situation. Does not make sense to me. His injury, we can talk about that, but did he have any injury issues? Did he have any signs that he was injured? Did anything like that pop up? I didn't hear any words of it before an hour before kickoff on Saturday evening. Did you recall
No.
anything coming up about him?
No, I don't. I didn't hear anything happen. That's why as soon as the starting 11 was put out there, I was like, my conspiracy theory might be a thing.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah. And for those of you that do not know, Julian talks about it, he previewed it a little bit. We'll see if we can get a hot take video out of him here this week, maybe something like that. Maybe you can do it when I'm out of town for 2 days. But anyway, Dan Bernide, we're getting to that. He says McKinney needs to leave. Sorry, Justin. I don't. We'll see. Let me focus, guys. Let me focus on what we're talking about. Okay. When it comes to Weston McKennie, first off, it does not make sense that Weston McKennie did not play at all. He saw no playing time. He did nothing, literally, for 3 matches in the United States, in his home country. To me, one of the I guess premier players when it comes to the United States men's national team.
He's their best player. He won USA Player of the Year like 2 times in the last 3 years.
Yeah, he's jumped. I was gonna do a Pulisic's sister joke. Never mind. He's jumped over Pulisic and his sister to get to now to be the most well-known, best probably men's national team player. What I will say though is the entire process of this, Juventus going to America, playing these games. Let's be clear, it's not about performance. It's not about winning. Against Real Madrid, winning against Chivas, winning against Barcelona. It's not about any of that. We covered all 3 bases. We won, we lost, we drew. But at the same time, the important part of this, it's all advertising. It's all branding.
Networking.
It's all networking. It's all setting up some kind of you're trying to sow seeds, if you will. Lumberjack, I'm here to give you my seed. Anyway, they're setting Juventus seeds throughout the United States, in the big cities, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Dallas, Texas. And what's one of the best ways to get maybe a lot of Americans, like me before I became a fan, like, thousands, there's millions, but really let's stick with thousands for now. Thousands out there who literally have Giuseppe, you calm down. We're getting there. We're getting to SMS talk.
It's called a show.
It's called a show. It's called a tease. This is what happens. People get in here and they try to produce us. They try to produce the channel. I want these shows to actually be legitimate shows where we go topic. It's fine, dear Justin. That's fine. It's fine. We'll get to it. It's a show. We gotta have beats. Otherwise, we just get up here and we're just winging it, and that's what we're doing. I mean, we're somewhat doing that anyway too. Where was I before he did that? Okay, Weston McKennie.
Branding,
okay,
all that stuff.
Yeah, it's all about branding. It's all about getting new fans, new people who are going to buy shirts, buy tickets when they come, visit Italy. Because Italy, regardless, a lot of Americans are going there for vacation. Maybe they can go in there, buy some tickets up, go to some games, wear the shirts. The shirts are expensive as hell. As you'll hear Alejandro complain about here on the channel, it's very expensive. They're making a pretty penny off of those shirts. So, they're trying to get new American fans. One way to do that, have Weston McKennie playing in his game. Especially playing in Dallas, fucking Texas. I don't know what I need to say. His hometown of Dallas, bleeping Texas. I don't know why I'm bleeping myself now. Why does he not play in Dallas, fucking Texas? Somebody make sense of this to me. He was fine. He was healthy. He was good to go. 10 minutes at the end. I don't know. There we go. I lost it. It doesn't make sense to me. That's what's frustrating. And then we go on, like you said, Real Madrid, injury before the game. Literally an hour before they report that he's injured. Can't play. You had this theory before the game, before like, I guess the Barcelona game, probably around the time of the Barcelona game.
Yep.
And we kind of said, hey, what's going on here? Is it because he's up for sale? They already have a deal behind the scenes. What's going on? What do you take from this? What's your feeling? And I know I talked about that a lot. I'm sorry I ranted.
No,
but this is something that it frustrates
me. So here's the deal. My grand Juventus conspiracy theory. I was like half joking when I said it.
Yeah.
So McKennie went on the trip. McKennie did all the social media things with Juventus. He's doing the after session things with Allegri and Vlahovic.
Yeah.
I know those two had knocks. I'll put quotations knocks.
Yeah.
But during the first game, fine, don't play. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Second game, like you said, Dallas, Texas. He's Texas boy. He's from that area. he doesn't play. So you're thinking,
Yeah.
interesting. Then you hear Agresti talk about during that time, during Tuesday, Barcelona, and Saturday,
What the hell?
Real
happened?
Madrid.
Yeah.
Agresti goes on and says, interesting that the Juventus would accept €30 million bid in a heartbeat for Weston McKennie.
Yep.
So I thought even more. I was like, interesting. Are we allowing Weston McKennie to just run this PR stuff for Juventus in the USA, and then we have a deal waiting to happen?
Yeah.
As soon as we return to Italy, we have a deal, and we're going to present it to Wes. Mm-hmm. And then we see that he's dislocated his shoulder, and you think, what the hell are they doing at practice that he's dislocating his shoulder?
Yeah. And
there's a lot of weird things, but I do think he has a dislocated shoulder, because that's kind of messed up if he doesn't. Like, the official account tweeted it out, so he must have one. Just weird.
Is this a bad take? Just my experience in American sports. You're playing a sport that you don't need arms. You don't need arms to play. Wrap that bad boy up and get out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I don't know. Like, I'm kidding. I'm mostly saying it tongue in cheek, but there's part of me that's
no, timeout, because if a dislocated shoulder, if it's not fully, the ligaments aren't messed up, you can just pop it back in, and Dalit did it.
Yeah.
Right? Do you remember that? He played with and it kept popping out during the season, whatever.
Yeah.
So are they taking the safe approach by not letting him play for 3 weeks? Or did he actually rip a ligament? Because if he ripped a ligament, it's more than 3 weeks. So I think they're just taking the safe approach here. But I agree with you. Like, I've seen Didier Drogba play with a cast around his elbow in the World Cup. And he, like, ripped up his ligaments in his elbow.
Yeah.
So if it was the Champions League final, I think you could probably play. If you didn't rip your ligaments.
Yeah. I guess the confusing part to me, though, was obviously, if we're just thinking about the injury, that's what we're thinking about. But before that, he didn't play at all. And that made no sense to me. Like, it made zero sense that he didn't play those first two games. And that's why we have the tinfoil hats on right now. And maybe we need to actually get those and wear them when we do these shows from now on. Of course, you don't want to... Don't do that to me. Don't do that right now. Don't take the hat off and put your hand through, like, all the hair that you got. That's not fair. All right. Babatunde says, we are still enticing U.S. fans. Maybe McKinney will play next time. Next time we go to... Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that.
Who do we play match day 3 in 3 weeks? He'll play then.
yeah. I honestly don't know. I know Sassuolo's first, and that's basically what Sampdoria is probably in there early usually.
Roma.
Who is it? Oh, Roma? Oh, okay.
Roma, yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go. Giuseppe says, hot take, Riva Bene will use Zaniolo money to buy SMS. Hey, I said I'm okay with that. I'm down. Like, as the Zaniolo here on the channel, like, I want Zaniolo, but if you're telling me right here, right now, I can make that deal happen. We're gonna get to this later. What am I doing? Giuseppe, quit doing this show. I'm gonna talk about it later. But I am okay with that. Let's see. A lot of people say no trade for now. McKinney injured by playing basketball. Maybe that's what happened. Who knows? Virgilio, real quick, I'll go ahead and answer this because this isn't really a part of the show. I don't think I didn't put it on my sheet of lies. He asked, hey guys, is it true that we're still in the race for Raspadori? I think Julian, myself, and I think Alejandro probably too. I think he actually said something on it. But I think we're all probably in consensus that it's literally just Carnevale using Juventus's name to try to put pressure on Napoli and get that money quicker and sooner than later.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if we were serious about Raspadori, we'd have him already.
Exactly.
That's my opinion on it.
Yep. That's how I feel. Guys, you're 23 more likes away from getting Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Quick update, Nico Scheda tweets, or I guess from not only Empoli and Verona interested in Daniele Rugani, there's also a foreign club to get in the action for Juventus center back. Juve are waiting because the loan at Rugani to Empoli or Verona, they would have to pay 60 to 70% of the wage. Wow. Yeah, that's not a great sign.
That's if you went to Empoli?
Yeah, or Verona. Yeah.
So those two clubs would have to pay 60 to 70% of the wage.
I think they're saying that Juve would have to pay it, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Which is why what's the point?
Hopefully, the foreign club comes in and just buys them.
Exactly.
Come on, Chinese club or Arab club. Come on.
I don't know. I guess we will see what happens when it comes to Weston McKennie and how long until if any offers come in. That's something I guess we'll just see on. And I think we'll just save a little bit less the rest of the take really for if you want to do that hot take video. Like I said, maybe this week could be good.
Honestly,
are you busy?
If he didn't play because there was no injury, I would have definitely made it that night. I still
think there's a take to be had. I don't know. I still think there's plenty of takes to be had. I don't know. It's your call. Your call.
Yeah.
Your call. It's your video if you want to do it or not. Or I'll steal it from you and I'll do it. Anyway, I'm kidding.
You got the cool little pop-ins to come in and the music behind it. I can't do that stuff.
What I do? What I do?
Yeah, you're on your short.
Oh,
videos.
that's just doing a short. Those shorts. I'll say it right now. Sorry, guys. We'll get back on topic. But those shorts take way too long for what they really do, to be honest. Like the time that I put into it, like writing it out, screaming at a camera, editing it all, cutting it all down, and then the problem is that my videos, like that one, the Alexandra one, had like 3 minutes of content, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta cut this down to a minute, and like so I took out all the information that was actually like backing up, like the backing information. It was just emotion by the end of it.
Yeah.
So that is what it is.
Hashtag Alexandro out.
Exactly.
Who's that guy?
It literally is just, I mean, okay. Do you want to talk about that for a sec? Can we do that while we're on?
Is that on your sheet of lies?
No, but I mean, my sheet of lies is like 3 deep. It's not my normal sheet of lies. So I'm good with talking about it.
Yeah, let's talk about Alexandro. Let's fire up some nerves for everyone in the chat. There's 80 people in here right now. Let's fire up 80 people's nerves, including ours.
Exactly. And hit the freaking like button. Are we blind? Deploy the likes.
Yeah,
that's a Star Wars reference. I'm sorry. That's a Star Wars reference. But yes,
over my head.
One of the only good things Disney Star Wars has done. That was Star Wars. Crap. Why am I blanking on it? Somebody tell me. The one between 3 and 4. Rogue One. There we go.
Rogue One.
Everybody dies. Sorry guys. Sorry if I ruined that for you.
Spoiler.
Everybody dies. All right. Since we were on the actual, USA tour and the games that they played, I mean, talk about Alexandro. He was Alexandro.
He started every game.
Yeah, and he was piss poor every game. He was awful. He was absolutely awful. I mean, there was like 1 or 2 saves that he had that were decent in that last game, but outside of that, horrible. Just getting picked on by Dembele. I mean, at this point, it makes no sense to me that Juventus haven't made a move. Like, you're telling me, I mean, and I know, I did the joke thing, and then they bought out Aaron Ramsey. I get it. But what I'm saying is, like, you're telling me right now, the way this Mercado sits, this works for everything we're going to talk about today. Juve have not spent any money in this Mercado. Correct. Technically, they're in the black. They've made 20 million euros ish, right?
10.
Is it 10 now? Is it 10?
We signed
10
technically.
Okay, they made 10 million euros. That's fine. They've made 10 million euros. Well, that's less than 20, so it doesn't help as much, but still.
Still, we're a team. Okay, go ahead.
No, just to say I guess we are giving away Bianconeri's own memberships during this. No, wait. Did I win another one?
Did Ale do that?
Ale did it because I was not doing it.
No,
and it's funny.
You did win.
I am once again another member of our channel. Yeah, it literally went away like a day and a half ago. So, thanks, Ale. Congratulations to our new Bianconeri's Own member winners, Anthony Tremboli, myself, Paulo Calderon, Rodrigo Badani, B.A., Nanang, and I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm terrible with pronunciations. Ochin as well. Oh wait, no wait.
He won too?
Actually, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He was just commenting. Sorry, I was just reading them all off. He said, "Lord Sandro will go, bro. I don't understand why we keep him." Yeah, I agree with you. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad we have that. We are actually right now. We are 15 away from Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Yeah, congratulations, Andy. I'm glad you can be a member. Make sure everybody who's now a member, or if you join the member squad today, make sure you reach out to the actual Bianconeri Zone channel, or not channel, the actual Bianconeri Zone Twitter account, or Alejandro at AlejandroBZ, and he'll get you added there to all the other stuff. Definitely join the Discord. That's 90%, I think, of what you get of being a member. It's a lot of fun.
Prediction League.
Yeah, Prediction League too. I guess my thing is if you're willing to, if you spent no money right now, congratulations. Juventus are in the black when it comes to making, buying players, selling, all that. Okay, so you get 10 million euros. Use 6 of those to buy out Alexandro. Then, here's my thing: how many more players are you actively thinking Juve are going to go get in the Mercado, and how many players are you thinking Juve really need to be competitive and to actually just win the Scudetto at this point?
I think, well, I don't think, because I've been told by Nico Schira that there's 3 players coming. I don't know what kind of quality, but there are 3 players coming.
I tend to believe that.
So I do agree with that number as well. The quality of the player, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But we need, this is no joke, in order to win the Scudetto, a starting left back, another starting central midfielder, and another starting attacker. So that's 3 starters we definitely need. What that does as well, though, if you get 3 and is this realistically going to happen? Probably not. Let's get serious for a sec. We're not getting 3 starters in today's August 1st in a month.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen. But we will get 3 players.
Yeah.
If you get 3 quality players, that bumps every other player down a notch. That means you have better depth, which is fine, because if you get an injury like Pogba, like McKennie, you insert player B, player A, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
But we don't have that right now, and if you get a guy like Muriel, what does Muriel really do? He starts, right? As of right now, he starts over Keane.
Yep.
If you get Paredes, he starts, but is it a massive upgrade? No. If you get a left back, we're not even linked to left backs right now.
Yeah, but I mean that's to me okay. So to me, I understand the way I would go about it is probably totally different than a lot of people would. I know people want. I see the name Kostic. I see Arnautovic. I see whatever. I don't see a lot of Arnautovic, but I see some of it. A lot of people leading into the Serbian players.
Yeah.
if it's me, I would just be Milinkovic-Savic would be the one Serbian I'd really go after. Kostic, it's fine.
At this point,
what's he going to do long term?
Yeah.
It's fine. He can go to West Ham at this point to me. If it were up to me, I'm stuck to 3 players to make the squad better and to be competitive. I think it would be a left back. It'd be again we'll get into if it's realistic or not. Milinkovic-Savic, a player like that. And then the third one would be maybe then you can use that for your attacker. Then that would be the one that'd be probably maybe a little less exciting, I guess. And I would say probably Manatta coming back. Or if you go after, I don't know, any of the other names out there, Mertens, Depay, any of those guys. If you give me that, I feel much better about how competitive Juve can be in this competition.
Sorry, can I interrupt you for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Aldo, you've been commenting lately. You've been on the channel. Love it. Good for you. Anyone who's going to tell me Filip Kostic is a left back, you're lying. You're a liar.
I saw that. I did see. Yeah.
You have liarrhea. That's bullshit coming from your mouth. It's not true. Filip Kostic is not a defender. I'm sorry. He is not. He sucks at defending.
It feels like that's a I don't want to say it's a lazy thing, but it kind of feels like most people kind of do that with wingers, where they just say, well, they can play left back as well. It's the Bernadeschi thing. It's the same thing. He's jack of all trades, master of none. He can that's fine. He can do that. We just throw him over there. Let's get him and just throw him wherever.
At Frankfurt, he's a left wing back. He's covered by Indica, and he can go attack. Uh-huh. And he doesn't have to beat his man because he can deliver a ball at a decent area.
Kostic is the best left back in the world, Sherman. I'm sorry.
He's a troll. He's got to pay the troll toll.
Well, Sherman's joking, yeah.
Yeah, I know. But it's just not for him.
Yep.
This club is not for him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The more I thought, I remember before in May and June, it was like, oh yeah, he might be coming. Yeah, I was like, okay, kinda. Yeah, I'm kind of in. But then no.
That was.
I looked more into it.
We were literally just lowering that bar and just
Yeah,
setting that
there it
bar
is.
as low
Yeah.
as possible. So
Yep.
we're just happy about Why is
Yep.
Misak? I saw it. Misak? Is that a? Yeah, you're doing an Always Sunny reference. It's good. I like that. You gotta pay the troll toll to yeah. Anyway, to get into anyway, you watch Always Sunny, right? No, you've seen it.
No.
Oh, dude, you have to. It's fantastic. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
I see Hakuna Matata with Chelsea. You send one more Chelsea, and yeah, okay. Now you're gonna have to get banned. I don't have it up in front of me. Okay, let me pull it up.
Hakuna Matata. Do you remember when Juventus topped the group against you guys back in 2001 or 2021?
Yeah,
That great group stage.
Yeah,
You beat us 4-0.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But guess
he
what?
said we lost 4-0.
But guess
after
what?
that.
We topped the group, and you didn't.
Yeah.
So go away.
So there you go. All right. I guess that's probably good enough talking about. Actually, no. It's not good enough. We didn't get through the left back. We went on a tangent, which we tend to do here on the channel.
Sorry, and I'm sorry for the rant as well. And
No.
I think his name was Aldo. I wasn't going after you, but cool it.
Yeah. It's just, my thing is, I think people. I mean, I do it with players that other people disagree with. Zaniolo, players like that. Like I get hyped up and I buy into all these players and I like to whatever. Tout them a little bit too much. I feel like people don't realize that they're not going to bring that. Okay, what I wanted to say is in this Mercado, if you can do that, why not go after? And see, this is, I guess it's an either or situation, or I mean, I don't know if both of these could be doable in the remaining Mercado. Let's start off with talking about going after a left back. Then going after. Okay. If you're paying Alexander off to leave, just here's your $6 million. There's the door. To me, I'm at that point where I'm okay with that. Maybe you could try to talk him down, but
I think all of us are okay with that. To be honest,
I mean, he's literally hurting the team. Like being out there, he is causing the team to give up goals. It's not just hey, he's not good enough. He's not doing something spectacular. He's literally being a hindrance to the team winning games, and that's where I have a problem with it. And this is a point where, and I know you made the comment of saying, there aren't any left backs right now that are being rumored with Juve. I mean, I see the name Angelino being dropped in there. We talk about Rom was mentioned for like a day and a half. And Udogie remains there. And I think if Juventus would come to the table, given their relationship with the Pozzo family, I feel like if you came to the table, if you came correct, you could end up negotiating a deal for Udogie.
Yes.
Do you want
in Italy?
Honestly, yeah.
In Italy, I think it's easier, like with all the other clubs, it's easier for Juventus to deal with because you can tell them, hey, loan, I'll give you the money after.
Yeah.
You can't really do that. Well, Juventus doesn't have that kind of pull around Europe, to be honest. Neither do other teams operate like that.
Right.
So, maybe you have to take it. But is even Udogie a proper left back? I know we love Udogie.
Yeah.
I know we love Udogie.
I think we just hate Alexander that much.
Yes. Are we really going to trust 20-year-old Udogie to come in and be the savior at that position? He's better. He's better than Sandro. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I don't think and this is a situation where I don't know. I guess I look at that position and I say, not savior, just suitable, just serviceable.
Yeah.
Just a serviceable player that'll get the job done. That'll work well in tandem with the other guys that are around there. That's what I'm looking at. And I'm not trying to sell him as being a superstar. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to act like he's gonna ball
just
out.
Another piece, right? Another piece to the puzzle that's gonna allow us to. That's not a net negative player because Alexander's a net negative player. He is.
Oh, he absolutely is. Like I said, 2 goals. Those 2 goals are given up.
Yes.
Almost, I'd say 80% on him. Like his defending was horrible. That was another part I had to cut out of that video that was 3 minutes long. Is I had to cut out one I didn't know if we get because it was video footage of him, and then I'd cut it down to like screenshots of him, getting worked and then the goal and the celebration. But it was just too long in general. So there was another part of that where it was just like literally watching that was embarrassing. Like Barcelona used that as highlight footage, just showing absolutely. how poor he was. That's where I sit with it. I would say go after Udogie. I mean, I could go on a rant about Cambiasso, but we don't need to waste time doing that. About like you said, I mean, you did the coach's corner. He's not even. I wouldn't even say Cambiasso probably is Juve level material at this time right now, but
obviously he's not.
Could he? Yeah, obviously, but could he be equal to what we have right now? I don't know. I
wouldn't. If a player came in, I wouldn't consider them as a net negative player.
Yeah. Which
Alexander's a net negative player. He is.
Yeah, 3 likes to Milinkovic-Savic.
Wow, get him in.
Yes.
I just saw Sonny say try Rabiot at left back, but I know he's kidding. Thank goodness.
Yeah,
We've seen how that went.
Yeah.
As a left back, all you got to do is do your job first, defend first.
Yeah.
Just keep your structured line, keep your spacing between your center back and your midfielder. Don't get dangled, and clear the ball and be in position.
Yeah.
Also, Real Madrid game, we're not even talking about the right back right now, which we should be.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Danilo had a nightmare.
I mean, he was horseshit. Like that's he was just as bad.
Yes.
We were playing with 2 Sandros that day.
Yes. And people are going to come in here and say, oh, I love Danilo, blah, blah, blah. He's got grinta. He's the Juventus perfect player.
Yeah.
Listen, if he continues to do that garbage, he's not going to be in anyone's good books anymore.
Yep.
It's not good.
No, I completely agree. Yeah, and Danilo's a guy who I bought into enough over the last year or so, just thinking he's been serviceable, he's been good enough. He doesn't need to play at center back at all this season. So if that ever becomes an issue, he doesn't need to be there. I don't trust him in that spot. What's up, my guy? Member Rick Ossie. Appreciate the kind words the other day and definitely reaching out on Twitter. Appreciate that, my dude. He says, morning, everyone. Any more players in J Medical today? Any player movement, i.e. Rabiot, Archer, etc. I will say, because I don't know how much time I really want to spend on it today, talking about...
Why don't you do it in and out? Get in and get out with Arthur?
Yeah, well, yeah, you want to just do that? Let's do that. Thank you, Rick, for basically setting us up to do that. Because right now, it's just, to me, just to put in a little capsule, what we were talking about with the left back is I want Juve to go get rid of Alexandro and get a new left back. That's it.
Yeah.
Like that's honestly it. And I would be happy with it being Udogie, even if Udogie isn't going to be this, game-changing player. If he's at least serviceable, I'm good. That's my personal opinion. So the updates that we really have, so we were hoping to see about some updates regarding Artur and maybe a move, and we've had some, I guess, negotiations, some talks going on. The latest 2 updates I have, one from Giovanni Albanese and one from Nico Schietta. First one, Giovanni Albanese says, the comparison between Valencia and Juventus continues for the loan of Artur. You leave for work, but you leave room for work, but there's still a need to negotiate to approach the minimum conditions set by the Bianconeri, and I'm guessing that's going to be minimum conditions as in payment, how much they're going to be willing to probably pay for his salary.
Yeah.
And then Nico Schietta says Valencia are confident to try to sign Artur Melo from Juventus on loan. The Brazilian player wants to join Valencia and has already talked with Gattuso, who considers him a key player for the project. Talks in progress with Juve for the salary charged at potentially 50%. So Juve be playing. Yeah, I mean, you know what 50% is half. I don't know why I was going to try to reiterate that. Your thoughts? If you even have them, to be honest.
Honestly, he's gone, or he's about to be gone, but he's a problem again next year. I don't see us. I can't see an option being put into that if we're paying 30 or 50% of the salary.
Yeah.
Because then if there's an option to buy after, they're gonna have to put in fine print. At the end of this, at the end, the option should be Juventus will let him go, and you have to pay his salary or whatever.
Yeah.
The full salary. So, again, sure, go, but it's a problem in a year again.
Obviously, the moves are going to be positive just to get him off the books for Juventus, so Juventus can appropriate whatever they want to do financially to get another player in there. Or either if it's getting, even your guy Paredes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Paredes or, Milinkovic-Savic would be one. But, opening up that midfield would be definitely a nice move there. And then just getting him off. But again, it's unfortunate if you're going to loan this guy. I also want to know, so this loan, I'm guessing, it's somewhat of a dry loan.
I would assume it's a dry loan. Not
an obligation, no option to buy. It's just because, to me, if you're Gattuso, how are you selling him that you're going to be a center of a project if you're only there for a year? If you're loaned out for a year, potentially.
Maybe he's saying, "Hey, Arthur, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shitting on me." he's saying, Arthur, this season I see you as this guy.
Yeah,
running our team.
Yeah, we'll see. I think right now it at least knocks down one issue. At least gets that moving. Maybe you can get the ball rolling to buy other players.
You get $3 million off the books.
Yeah,
for a year, but then he'll probably come back.
I don't know Valencia's financial situations. I don't know if that's you said they're good?
It's not great. It's
not great. Okay, not great. Yeah, because I was going to say I wouldn't expect them to be able to. Artur's not a cheap player when it comes to his salary and how much he's. Whatever the hidden figures are too. That these super secret numbers that nobody else knows, but they're there. By Roman Gresty and other people have reported that. But it's still unfortunate to see Juve have to shell out any kind of money really there.
It's like Rugani.
Yeah, which is just keep taking losses.
Yep.
there's your Archer update though. There it is. That's really about as much as I really want to talk about that. Now we can actually get into the real stuff if you want to, unless there's something else you have before the main story of the day, and then we can get back into chat and all that. One like away from Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, guys.
Perfect. So before we transition into him, we need to get players out now because we need to get players in. This is what this week needs to be you're gone.
Yeah.
You're shit in the week at USA, you're gone. You didn't come on the trip, you're gone.
I was really hoping that a lot of those moves were going to get started, or at least we'd be hearing a lot of movement or rumors of that during the 2 weeks that Juve were in America. I was really hoping
the dudes who didn't come should have been gone.
I am kind of shocked by that.
Only Ramsey was.
I was like, what were you doing? What are you guys doing back there? That's what I don't fully understand that. Ramsey's gone. Ramsey now potentially going to, what is it? Some Nice.
France.
Yeah. So best of luck to him.
Yeah.
Not really. I really don't care. But it is good that he's gone. But still, Juve still had to pay more money out to him than they really probably should have long term. Yeah, we made it to 69 likes, guys. Appreciate it. Now we got Milinkovic Savage. I don't know what's doing with my
sandwiches.
Milinkovic sandwich. Yeah, I don't know what my tongue is doing today. I think I still have a lot of congestion that's built up that I'm trying to get out right now. Guys, do me a favor though. Let's get to 100 likes. Can we do 100 likes by the end of this?
Push 100.
Let's do it. Let's get to 100. Let's at least 100.
If we get 100, it's Milinkovic-Savic and the left back.
Oh, and it is. It's 100%.
Your choice.
Yeah.
So if Aldo wants Kostic, fine.
There you go. Then you can
get 100 likes.
Yeah. Then you can have your Kostic. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. The latest reports when it comes to Milinkovic-Savic, and we had this from not the greatest source, but Corriere Sport. So take it with the grain of salt that it is. We're reporting, and I know this is the big news, especially, we've seen it on the channel. So I'd imagine Corriere Sport, Tutto Sport, all them, they can use other teams to try to get attention. Us, we're stuck with Juve and whatever Juve news we have. It has not been great. A couple of daily videos that I did, of course, Ale saved the video for him, which was the Milinkovic-Savic Kostic news coming back in, and that did fine this morning. That did really well. And then the 2 days before that, Yeah, the 2 days before that, I had Meritons and like Muriel and just stuff that like, nobody gives a shit about at all.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I can click on that video, but no, bro, no, I'm good. And I get it. I don't blame you guys. I wouldn't click on that video. I would have faked the thumbnail if I could have done it. I would have done Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar 3 days in a row, and I would have pretend. Anyway, done deal. Nico Skinner says, and Ramsey to Nice. Now, good. There you go. Anyway, Corriere dello Sport, basically their headline now that they started using with this about Milinkovic-Savic to drum up some interest probably is Juventus are in contact with the agent of Milinkovic-Savic once again. Lazio are asking for 60 million euros and are not open to including players in the deal. We've also seen the number of 70 out there in the past. It looks more and more commonly I'm seeing the number 60 be thrown out there.
Yeah.
Are you saying when we get our source, we literally source it? Can I ask for where do you get your sources? We literally read the source when we read the news. Like the source is the first thing whenever I do the videos, I literally do the source first. I literally say, yada, yada, yada is reporting that.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's always there. And a lot of this stuff is, I mean, if you're not on Twitter, I know in reality, they say a very small portion of the world is on Twitter compared to like even YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But get on Twitter. Like, I don't have to tell you, get on Twitter.
Seriously.
It's the easiest way to get news on as quickly as possible.
If you're that serious about it, go on Twitter and just follow the right people. Go follow Bianconeri Zone because Ollie's got it down to a T.
Yeah, follow us too. I'm at Justin Silver. He's at Genotti151. Make sure you give us a follow too. Ollie's got enough followers on there. He's got he's about to hit 30,000. So let's do us a favor. Do us a solid. No, I'm kidding. You can also follow Alejandro though at AlejandroBZ too. So that's his personal account though. That's where
BZ as well.
That's where
BZ too.
Oh, BZ. Yes, BZ as well. And that's also where you can find Ollie. He gives plenty of hot takes. He usually craps on journalists and, and the like. It's good fun.
And he's got his vroom vroom tweets every Sunday.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. He does. I did not know that he was that into, and I didn't know the world was that into F1. Like
all those people are liars. They can't be that into
cars. There's no chance.
Driving around a truck. Like, come on.
You are not people are like, I am American. NASCAR. People. I live in Kentucky, and it's not the South, but it's redneck enough where you would think that I would be up there watching. Jeff Gordon. That's the only one I know. Jeff Gordon. Dale Earnhardt. I knew because he died. Or and whatever. I don't care. I don't know how you guys do it.
Vroom, vroom.
Dave, I trust you. F1's huge. Whatever. Aldo, right again after Julian crushed you earlier. He says Twitter's a cesspit. I will never go back to Twitter. You know what? There's a lot of people that will treat you like Julian did earlier. So I don't blame you. You're probably right. You're probably right to stay off of Twitter. Actually, you know what? Stay off Twitter. Just get your news here with us. Just tune into us. We'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Stephanie says NASCAR is huge. Stephanie, don't tell me you like NASCAR too. Really?
When I wake up, I piss excellence.
Yes, that's the only form of NASCAR I'm watching. That's the only Talladega I'm watching. Yeah, and Rick Aussie, there you go. Rick gets it. He used the derp Justin emoji though, but he said F1's like watching grass grow. I don't get it. I don't get it. Guys, 23 more likes, and then we're getting both a left back and Milinkovic-Savic. Okay. But let's get back into the Milinkovic-Savic talk. Sorry, we detour a lot. There were also reports out there saying, I think something along the lines of, it's been quiet, but it never was. It's not Juve going back to him. He's always been under the radar, kind of thing. Is what they're reporting out there. You're going to ask me, who was it? Who was the guy who asked for my sources?
Bivik.
Bivik. You're going to ask me. Oh, yeah, Bivik is going to ask you for my source. That one I can't remember. That one may have been Giovanni Albanese or something. It's one of the.
Nico Schira said we've had an agreement with Matej Kezman for ages. That's the agent of Milinkovic-Savic. We've had an agreement with him for ages. So
we talked about that 2 months ago. I feel like there was an agreement with the player, but that agreement with the player is like the first thing you get. That's
easy. That's the easy part.
That's the opening line. It's Lotito. It's Lazio. It's all of that stuff. It's actually spending the money. That's the issue. So, this question is Juve going for the Lyon midfielder? I'm guessing you're talking about
Paquetá. We're not getting Paquetá.
No. No, that name I've seen nothing to really substantiate him at all. I thought you were talking about what's his name again from a couple of years.
War?
Yeah, War. I thought we were going back to War. Anyway, I'm sorry. I know I talk a lot. It's your turn.
I've been talking.
But I know you have a take. I know you've got your take on this.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me your take. Go ahead on the whole situation.
I'm crushing your dreams. I'm crushing everyone's dream.
Everybody in the chat right now is going to be
84 people watching. That's what says on my screen there.
Yeah.
We're not getting Milinkovic Savic. It's just too hard of a deal to do now, especially with the people involved. We don't have the money. We just don't. It's reality. I said Saturday afternoon, I did a live. I said, if Agnelli and Elkin really wanted this player and they thought the investment was correct, Milinkovic Savic would be a Juventus player. That's my honest opinion. Because when Juventus want a player, they usually get them. Like always. The fact that Pogba's now hurt and now people are saying, oh, now we're going to get Milinkovic Savic because Pogba's hurt. No, that's not how it works. Agnelli and Elkin's mind are saying, we have Paul Pogba. He'll be fine in a couple months. Or whatever it is. He'll be fine in a couple months. We do not need to spend 60+ million euros on this dude. I have haterade right here.
No, I'm literally trying to break. These are my investigator classes. I'm using my day job, which I'm an investigator. I'm trying to discern what you're doing here. And I'm trying to see if you're RJMing right now. Are you RJMing, or is this a real honest take? Because I could come at you either way.
Here's the deal. When I RJM, I'll never let you know. If I'm truly RJMing, I'll never let you know.
He's RJMing, guys. He's definitely RJMing. Here's what I'm going to say.
That's not it.
If you've been on the channel long enough, guys, if you've been here, I'll tell you one thing about Julian. What happened in January? Would you say that will never happen? That
Dusan Vlahovic won't join Juventus in January.
And that you would shave your head?
I would shave my head.
You still haven't shaved your head, but...
I did shave parts of my head.
No, you said shave your head. It's got to be the full thing. It'll grow back just as quick. It'll be fine. Here's my thing. I'm going to call bullshit on you right now. I'm going to say this. I think you are RJMing. And I don't think it's done. First of all, you cannot tell me, or you seriously believe that Juve don't have the money just to get 60 million euro player right now?
I'm saying they have the money if they want the player.
Yeah.
Desperately. If they think the investment is correct. I'm
So,
telling you, they don't think the investment is correct because they have Paul Pogba.
But how do we know that this... I mean, everything around Milinkovic Savic, and unless it just hasn't been reported with, like... maybe I just missed it. Maybe I missed it all. But everything, as soon as Juve went for Paul Pogba, it all went silent. And I don't just mean Milinkovic Savic with Juve. I mean everything. I heard nothing else. Did you hear anything? Remember all the rumors about PSG, Manchester United, Man City? Maybe that one I may be making up. But some of those were just flying in there when it was coming to Juventus. Now, Juve went after Pogba. It went quiet. Water still. Nothing.
Man United's still around, kicking tires on SMS.
Yeah, they kick tires on everybody. Anyway, I don't know. I don't fully agree with you. I think it's unlikely, but I think this is one of those moments where it's time put up or shut up. And I know people would say take it with a grain of salt, whatever, with what either I think it was Elkin said back in January, February, whatever it was, when he basically kind of, I'm going to say it was a commitment. I want to say it was a commitment that he kind of said to Juventus. He said, we will be there to ensure Juventus' success. And that's what he kind of said, that Exor would do that.
Yeah.
This is one of those moments. This is the moment to do it. Or the left back. Give
me
me one of them.
That's your opinion. But that's your opinion, though. To them, they probably don't see it like that.
There's no way they can sit there and look at that fucking midfield. Again, I'm cussing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. There's no way they can look at that midfield and tell me that's good enough to win a Serie A. It's the same damn midfield that we had last season right now with Pogba out.
I'm telling you, and again, I don't agree with it. I don't necessarily agree with the mindset, but they have money, and you know they have money, and we all know they have money. We all know. They will spend money if they think it's feasible. Obviously, they don't think Milinkovic-Savic at this time is feasible, or else they would have already done it.
Why is it not feasible? Is it because of Lotito? Is it just because of
No, not that.
Okay.
Because we got Pogba, and that's the main guy coming in.
So is it just? But he. Okay, my thing is when I come about Paul Pogba, is it because of the investment financially in his payment? Because he took a massive cut. Now
That was because of like the lit.
But now his payments
right?
are basically that's true. But now his payments are basically the same as everybody else we're overpaying for a player that's actually worth it. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like for Rabiot, Ramsey, guys like that we're overpaying. I get it,
but those guys are free. It's different on the books and all that shit. They are a business first. They're not Todd Bowley for Chelsea. They're not PSG's run by a country. They're not Man City run by a country.
Okay. But
okay, go.
No, I just don't understand. I'm just trying to make sense of it in my mind. I am battling you because it's good for the show.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to understand is you haven't spent a flipping dime. No money's been spent. Why? If you're only going to go after 2-3 players, spend the money. Spend the money for him. Like I know I know what I'm saying. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely in the wrong here. But I just don't get it how you can't, because whenever there's gonna be a deal done, there's zero chance that's gonna be 60 right here right now on the spot. Maybe.
No, it's installments.
Yeah, obviously. It'll be installments. Do it. Like, what else? Like, I've been reading the freaking news every single day, like Ron Burgundy talking about bullshit striker after striker after striker. These stories that I'm not even buying. And I'm reading it and I'm like, guys, what the fuck am I doing here, guys? Let's get to Monday. Like, let's get to Monday. There's the daily video. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button. Smash that subscribe button. Like, that's what I'm doing. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense to me that they're putting all this effort into getting potentially a striker when you got Di Maria, you got Vlahovic, Moise Kean. Chiesa is going to be back and healthy eventually. How many guys do you need? Like, how many, especially when the midfield is this flipping bad? To me, I don't. Is it just gonna be Paredes, and we're gonna have to be happy? And take your vitamins. Is that what we're doing?
I'm telling you again. I'll say this again. I'm agreeing with you. Juventus have the money. Juventus have the money. It's whether or not they want to invest in this player, and the investment makes sense. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm telling you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm commenting on what I believe. That's how the management thinks.
Okay.
Do I want Milinkovic-Savic? Absolutely. Who wouldn't?
Yeah. I'm going to choose to believe that our management is not that blind and not that dumb. I'm going to think that they sit here and say, we have spent 3 seasons, and again, I'm not trying not to cuss, but when I yell, my voice goes up, they start coming out. 3 seasons of watching this piss-poor midfield. And look at what we have right now. It's more of the same. Paul Pogba injured, it's the same damn midfield. You have to get something. You have to get something worth a damn to actually come out there and be able to be like seriously contend for Serie A.
Okay. And now I'm going to ask you again. So money aside, we know what's going on. Or we think we know what's going on.
Yeah, we know everything.
We have 8 midfielders. We have to wait for Rabiot to leave for this to happen. We do. Is this mouth jargon I'm just saying?
Okay.
One of the youngsters has to leave. I'm sorry. And I hope it's Fagioli. I'm sorry again. I'm going to make people butthurt about that. But Fagioli needs to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Rabiot needs to go. Arthur Melo needs to go. Zakaria needs to go. Or Weston McKennie. That's 4 more players.
Yeah.
Because you can't have all that wage on the books and then also bring in Milinkovic-Savic, who's going to get $5 million at least. Maybe even 6.
Yeah. Real quick, sorry, I just saw it before I miss it. Lester asking, how do I join the group in league predictions? Yeah, I think you remember now, right, Lester?
Yeah, he is.
Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Are you in any of that stuff? And this is for everybody. Guys, if you are a member now, make sure you go on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Reach out to Alejandro at the Beyond Canary Zone main account on Twitter and Instagram. and he'll be able to get you set up and get you on there. That's the easiest way to do it. Just send a direct message, ask him to do it, and he should be good to go to let you join there. And that's how you do it, and then you'll be back in there, and appreciate it. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate you, my dude.
Okay,
thank you.
Sorry, we're getting into this again because people are saying,
Yeah.
why do you want to get rid of Fagioli?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You can't have Milinkovic-Savic and eat your cake too, or is that the saying?
Yeah. Yes. You can't have
You
your
can't
cake
have
and eat it too.
Fagioli, Milinkovic-Savic. I'm not being negative either. I just told you I want Milinkovic-Savic. This is crazy.
God, I don't know.
This is the
guys,
most crazy thing ever.
I think I'm the only positive guy on the channel anymore, guys. And
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I think Julian doesn't want Juve to win. I think he just wants them to continue to struggle. And that's why
I'm
he's
literally the one who said, get rid of Fagioli and bring Milinkovic-Savic in because he's clearly the better player.
Yeah. And I mean that's good. That's the situation too. When it comes to the youth guys, I'm on board for. Again, I know this isn't gonna sound nice, but sacrifice the youth to get me good players that are gonna actually win, that are gonna actually succeed. I said this too, and I know Dan Bonita, you and I are pretty on the same page, but I will say this: if you're telling me Juventus in this mercado, and I know it's cooled down quite a bit the last few weeks, if Juventus were going to go after Nicolo Zaniolo and they were going to bring him into the club at close to 50 million euros, then you can tell me that they can spend that money and put that money aside. I'd say what Giuseppe was saying earlier in the video. I see a dislike, guys. That's fine. It helps your channel too. I appreciate that. Hit more likes. Do me a favor.
My bad. Sorry, Justin. Sorry, Ale.
For what? No, I don't care about dislikes. I usually am the guy who gets dislikes. It's usually me. Guys, 15 more likes get us to 100, and we'll get a left back in Milinkovic-Savic, regardless of what of what Genotti is saying. Julian out. No,
You guys are crazy. I'm not even saying Savage shouldn't come. This is crazy.
This means you have a good take. You have a good take when people are reacting this way. It's good. What I would say is if you'd be willing to spend that money to bring in Nicolo Zaniolo, installments or however deal you're going to get done, do the smart thing. I'm saying that. Do the smart thing. Don't spend it on Zaniolo, which they probably are not going to do it anyway at this point. Spend it toward a player like Milinkovic-Savic. That makes sense to me. Like, to me, that makes sense. That's an investment that's worth its salt. Or whatever you weight and salt. I know we're doing a bunch of analogies that we're not fully sure what we're trying to say, but you know what I mean. Julian hates Juve. We can see it now.
I'm just having this on. I just have like 15 jerseys beside me.
Is your hat Juventus or not?
No, it's Adidas black and white though.
You might hate Juventus. That might be it. But yeah, there are a lot of people I see. Fajolius Fool's Gold, whatever. Khalid, I really want. I don't think Zaniolo and Pogba are the same, but that's fine. I don't really compare them as the same player, same position, really. But it's fine. Anyway, that's where I sit right now. If there's even an inkling that Juventus could sign Zaniolo for that kind of money, spend that money on SMS. And I'm saying that. Of all people, the shill of all shills for him. And I'm willing to do that. Yeah, even Hosta says, when Justin, the Italian favorite, even says to go for SMS over Zaniolo, then that's our sign. Otherwise, the management. I don't know if they're blind, but I just don't get it.
Okay, but people are saying, yeah, you're right. I'm saying the same thing, but in a different way. Like, I'm saying, yes, you can get him, but are they going to do it? No. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't want him. I'm saying it's clear Agnelli and Elkin are not allowing Cherubini and Arribane to get this guy, or else they would have got him.
Yeah. I'm loving these. There's so many of them right now. This is so much fun for me.
Fucking crazy. Dan, if you're listening, I said they probably don't think the investment is correct. They're probably like you guys, and you guys think that Fagioli's the next best thing.
Yeah.
So they're probably like you guys, and they want Fagioli to stay.
I will say that, and this may get more dislikes, but us as a channel, I understand the people. Like, I understand a lot of the thinking when it comes to being a fan and being a fan of Juventus. That you tune in and you want to watch, and you want the best for everybody involved. You want everybody who's performing it's going to be the greatest game of their life. Oh my God, these guys are fantastic. These guys are going to be the next Del Piero and Buffon. Like, it's going to be the next that level. Everybody who plays, because that's what you want to hear. But when you look at Fagioli, like, to me, I thought he was fine. And that's about as good as I can say. I think he was fine. Did I think he was fantastic? Did I think he played out of his mind? No. I thought Rovella was overall better
100%
than him the entire time. And Rovella shows what he really brings to the table and what Fagioli just isn't ready to do yet.
Correct.
If it's me, I think I would stick with just keeping one of those guys and not two at this point, because
100%.
You can get a better investment and a better player. And I'll just say right now, if I'm Max Allegri, you have to imagine, especially if again, we're speaking on this not knowing the final outcome when it comes to Pogba and whatever injuries or whatever he will be dealing with right now. How long he'll be out. But if Rovella, sorry, I saw Aldo say Julian hates Rovella. He's joking. He's joking. I've enjoyed this. But what I will say, where the hell was I? I just completely blanked. Rovella, help me work through this. Okay, Fagioli,
Moretti, Fagioli, Rovella.
Okay, yeah, of those guys, keep one of those guys. Send the other two on loan if it means you're going to get a better play in the midfield, and you need that. I was saying about Max Allegri. If I'm Max Allegri, my issue is I'm looking at this and saying, and maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he's good with being, given his walking papers at the end of the year because he's going to get paid regardless. Maybe that's what he gets. But it seems like Max Allegri is a guy who loves Juventus. Like, he truly loves Juventus. He truly loves Agnelli, and he wants to work there, and he wants to stay there, and he wants to be successful. I truly believe that. What he's doing in practice, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's another thing. Yeah. I don't know if he has dementia. I honestly don't know. But I would imagine if you're a coach, just thinking like a coach, you'd think, hey, I want the best pieces possible, and I'm not just going to stick with whatever I can get right now, instead of, hey, go after a guy like Milinkovic-Savic. And I know there's rumors that Paredes is like the guy he's really pushing for. I get you want a regista that works in that role. I just don't understand, if you have better, higher level talent out there, why not go for them? Anybody else want to battle? Who else has comments? Like, give me your rationale.
People want Milinkovic-Savic, Fagioli to stay, Moretti to stay, all these players. They want 18 midfielders. Yeah. Sorry, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
That's just not the realistic thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to have to cut ties. All the reports seem to say that Fagioli's going to, I guess, stay because, if he's signing on, he basically, of course, who knows? Who knows? Because he says he wants to, he either wants to be sold or he wants to stay and know that he's going to play with Juve. But, why? Why is that the best option for Juve? We can't be held by at the, what?
So I'm going to ask these people again. Sorry. I'll ask you and I'll ask these people again. If we got, in the hypothetical sense, we got Milinkovic-Savic, and then we have Pogba, and we have Locatelli, why keep Fagioli?
Yeah.
The point. Because then you still have McKennie, you still have, I know you want to sell Zakaria, I understand that, but you still have McKennie, you still have Rovella, you still have Moretti. Where are all these guys playing?
Yep. I just know people they just have this infatuation with Fagioli. I don't know. I understand. Well, I get the, like I said, the romanticizing a youth player for Juventus because we don't have them anymore, at all.
But we've never had them.
No.
So what the hell? I don't get it.
Yeah. Sonny is saying, Justin, hear me out. Do you really think Juve will spend around 75 to 90 in these few days? In the next few days, no. Not in the next few days, no. No, but I think they will. Right now, I think they're focusing on selling players or moving players out, maybe loaning them, whatever. I think they're focusing on that. I think 3 players. I do think it'll be 3 players. Maybe you get SMS and 2. And
the attacker that's coming in will be cheap.
Yeah, it'll be a cheaper option. 15, whatever, Morata level, 20 mil, something like that. I'll say this: I'm pushing for it. I don't think Juve are going to go after a left back. I don't think all the hypothetical situations that I pushed, saying, cut Alexander out, buy a left back, do all that stuff. I don't think that's really going to happen. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I would do. Because that makes the most sense when it comes to on-field success for this upcoming season, is getting another guy at that spot. So what it could be, I could see them going after SMS and then 2 cheap options. Yeah. And what I'm saying is, when they say spend that kind of money, again, SMS, Zaniolo, whoever they were to get of that kind of level, that kind of expenditure, is not going to be all in one. They're not just going to drop a bag. That's not how it works. They split it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, do you agree with me, though, that the left back thing's just not happening this season?
No, I don't think so.
I've been pushing because that's my agenda. That's, we do these shows to help your friends hurt your enemies. That's what you do.
But it's crazy. It's crazy that he started every single preseason game and played the majority of the games.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, sell Pellegrini and then buy a left back. Like, you still have that option to do that as well. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know how, if you're a coach or if you're anybody on that staff, that you can watch what Alexander did out there and not hit the panic button. Like, how are you not watching that and just saying, oh, hey, this is the same thing we've seen outside of since 2017. It's the same performance, but worse, but much worse.
It's declining, and I don't know how much more can decline.
Yeah. Like, in that moment, I'm hitting the panic button and I'm making moves. I'm reaching out. I'm calling, like I said, I'm calling the Pozzo family if I'm in Yelly.
Yeah.
I'm getting real cozy out there, and that's what I'm doing.
Or, hot take, you swap Fagioli for Udogie. Use the pieces you have to get better play. Like, this is crazy that we're having this argument again every day.
Maybe, yeah, that makes sense. You know what you can do? You can always throw in there, and it seems to work out. Throw a buyback option for Fagioli.
Yes.
Throw a buyback option. Usually, Udinese seems like a place that'd be okay with that they would agree to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
they'd be a mid-table team, and he'd probably do fine there.
Yeah.
I'll say fine. Because that's what it is. He's fine right now. That's it.
Yeah. Aldo saying, I think we should just not play fullbacks at all this season. Do 3-5-2, buy another CV and a striker. I would like another center back. It's not happening. I don't think this offseason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We also can't, we can't just, we've been doing a 4-3-1. We can't just switch now.
Yeah.
Like, we can.
We can. I mean, I was just about to say.
We don't have center backs, though. We don't have center backs.
But what I was going to say is, I mean, technically we can, because, I mean, there's no proof or evidence to me that they have they've cemented in any kind of formation as like their main one, outside of a 4-4-2. I mean, I didn't say they want to work toward a 4-3-3, and I say that jokingly, but it's just, I mean, if I'm being honest, the breakdown of this, I know, and we haven't sat down and discussed the plan in the upcoming season, but I swear to God, if I have to do rankings again, if I'm doing player ratings, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm able to get through the season, like rating and discussing these players one more time.
Yeah.
Hey, Haneen, what's up, Haneen? Appreciate you tuning in. A little bit late.
Oh, here we go.
Haneen,
you know what? Sector talk again.
Well, Haneen's here, so we're going to shut down the show so that way we can refresh everything from the beginning from 3:30 for her. Haneen, welcome. Here's what we're doing. Let me just let you know what we did. First off, we opened it. I yelled and screamed and filled my diaper about Weston McKennie not playing and all that went on with there. Second up, we talked a little bit about Artur. Second up, we talked about Alexandro out and trying to get a left back that we're never going to get. You don't like Udogie anyway, so it doesn't matter to you. Then we went on. We talked about Artur and Valencia and how that may happen. And now we're on the Milinkovic-Savic and what is going to happen in this Mercado trade. Did I cover that good? Also, guys, 11 more likes. Do me a favor. I know there's 80 some odd whatever people in here, somewhere around 90. We've had it fluctuate between the two. I know not all of you hit that like button. Do me a favor.
No chance they did.
And hit that like button. Like I said, if we get to 100 likes, it's Milinkovic-Savic and a left back. It's in your power. It's your all's power now. Yeah. But there you go. Hadeen, was that suitable for you? Was that enough of a breakdown for you? Okay. Ricassi says we were just a supermarket of young talent. Seriously, you need to bring some of the youth into the team like Coppa Italia games. But Max never allows it more often. Oh yeah. Sorry. I agree with you to a point. Rick, sorry, but Aldo's right. Julian hates Juve. We did discover that. That is a fact that we found out today.
Okay, can I say another thing? Like, what is youth? Like, youth is an 18 or 19-year-old?
Yeah.
Is that where? And is Fagioli not
17.
21 years old?
Yeah, he's a man.
Is
man.
Vlahovic not 22 years old?
I think
We have youth. If you're considering Fagioli youth, it's there.
I think what like Rick Austin and people like that are saying is utilizing young talent as. I mean, I think it's just it's again the romanticizing of the youth product. Thank you, Anita. Anita's lost. This is what happens when I'm in charge. This is why you don't leave me in charge of things. Is this stuff happens.
This is nuts.
Actually,
People are nuts.
Actually, I think today was a pretty damn good show. If I'm being honest, I feel like it's done pretty well.
good.
It's been good. It's been good. We got. There's no lulls when we're on. It just goes. Strange places, but it goes. That's just where we are. But back to what you're saying about the youth and all that. Like I get that. I think there is a large portion of this fan base though that is very invested in the youth product coming out of Juventus. That hasn't ever really happened. But like they want to see that happen because you look at other clubs and you see them doing it. So they're like, why not us?
Sure.
And
sure. Great.
Yeah. The reason why not is because we've never done it. Like that's kind of it. We don't really do it.
It's not even that. It's if they're good enough, they would have stayed.
Yeah.
Find your way to make it in the team.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Just like in your job, you find your way to make it to the top or whatever.
Yeah.
To find work, like any job, you find your way to go through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't automatically get given a start because you're a youth product and you look great. Like again, Keenan Yildiz will break through. Here we go.
Oh God, here we go. Yeah, Keenan Yildiz, we are not there, guys. There's been a lot of hype about him. He ain't it. I mean, Julian. If there's anybody I trust, their opinion is Julian's. Julian's been very critical. The word to use for him, or just he's just not very.
I'm not critical. He is dominating his age group. Good for him.
Yep.
It does not translate to the pro game though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say right now. 17 years old. Give him a break.
Yeah. Let's see. We are almost 100 likes. 8 more likes, guys. 8 more likes. Hit that like button. Do me a favor right now. Aldo says there's a difference between having homegrown players in the squad, though, especially for the Champions League list, etc.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Consolio's on the team just for that, too.
There you go. There it is. Consolio. Dave says Ronaldo is available, too. Or should we just clickbait this channel? Is this what we should do? Is this what we were just
That's
for now?
Man
We're just
United
clickbait.
fan.
Huh?
That's a Man United fan.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks, no thanks. You can keep him. We appreciate it. We appreciate the offer. We've done enough back. We've done enough back and forthies with you all. We got our Pogba. We're good with Pogba. He's injured. He's broken. We'll see if he gets fixed. But in the meantime, you keep Ronaldo. He looks like he's still in physically great condition, and that's all that matters to him. As long as he's getting his, he's good.
He can sell his underwear to anybody.
Exactly. There's Rick. Thank you, Rick, once again. Always a big supporter of the channel. Appreciate, really a legend when it comes to super chatting, and we appreciate it. Really does help us to continue to do what we do each and every day. Says youth is under 23 with a winky face at Julian. So that's.
But this is my point.
Yeah.
I just said Vlahovic is a youth player then.
Yeah.
So McKennie's still under 23.
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have players in.
Oh. I don't know. It's semantics. I'll be honest. When the youth conversation comes up, my eyes glazed over a little bit. Unless we get a guy who was seriously a breakthrough youth talent, I just kind of you'll just see me start to.
Yeah,
just go comatose when they talk about that. Because me, I just care about. Are they Italian? Wait, are they youth Italian? Then maybe we can get into this. Maybe we can talk about that. Oh, Zaniolo? A Zaniolo player? Daniele Bucci is just tuning in. Any news on SMS? Again, we just did everything for Hanine. We stopped the show to break it down for her. But if you want Daniele, the SMS news is basically, there's nothing really more developing since this morning. So if you've seen the video that I put out this morning, or I guess it was really this afternoon, depending where you live, basically it's just Corriere dello Sport is usually probably trying to clickbait Juve a little bit, but there's a possibility that it is a story. We'll see how long this permeates. If it continues for a week or more, then we have something that we can really talk about. I did yell and scream, though. I did yell and scream, and I said Juve should go after him. It makes a lot of sense. Let's do it. Julian says it's not happening. You guys are all idiots. I go Forza Inter, is what he said. And that's where we are now, but it's fine.
See, I can clip that for you saying those 3 words.
No!
I can clip that.
No!
Again, I never said that. You said that now because I can clip it and put it all over social media.
I think Davide was in here earlier. Oh, sex bots. One sec, sex bots. What did Ollie do? Oh, I don't know what Ollie did. Okay, let me get rid of these sex bots.
That's different. It's a different name this time.
It is. Oh, they've. So it isn't just us. I realized that. I thought before that it was just us, but I've watched a lot of other live streams. Or why is my thing not working? Okay, my phone's not hooked up to this. So, anybody else have easy sex bots to get rid of? Also, guys, 2 more likes. 2 more likes while I'm getting rid of sex bots. If you could do that real quick. Okay, there we go. Got him. Hi. Did you all do it? Okay, no, I didn't. Sex bots.
I can clip.
I got him.
Dave's calling me out here. I can clip that on YouTube. I know how to do that.
Okay, we got rid of the sex bots. There you go, guys. Let me come back. Sorry, I got distracted by the sex bots. And we got 2 more likes. We got to 100 likes. You are now getting Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, and you are also getting a left back now. So congratulations, Emerson Palmieri is headed your way. There we go.
I think people would not take Milinkovic-Savic if it meant getting rid of Fagioli.
If you all say that, I would tell you guys are absolutely out of your flipping minds. If you're going,
I guarantee you, some people would say that.
If you would pick, I absolutely believe you. If we put it on Twitter, if we throw that out there on Twitter, and we put that hot take, I'm sure there'd be plenty of people coming at you. But of course, Twitter's a cesspool. But I also I love the cesspool. Like I'm not Ollie. I don't live in it. Ollie lives in it 24/7. He's tweeting. He's giving takes left and right. He's so quiet on here, but he's giving takes when he gets on that machine. God, that's the oldest thing I've ever said. That machine. I am 100 years old with that comment. 70 says, "Is that really youth though? 23. That's like middle of career for some players." Yeah, I kind of. It's a big gap, right? To go from like 17 to 23. I feel like it probably should be more like 17, 20 or something like that. Yeah, maybe.
I was just going off by what other people are saying. And if they tell me Fagioli's a youth player, then I'm telling you Vlahovic is a youth player.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, I see where Dave was saying no, we can figure it out. We know how to do this. We're running a freaking channel, man. We know how to do this stuff. We didn't just figure this out. We've been doing it for like a year now. A year and a month-ish. We've been on here. We're living. We're grinding. Where are we at? Yeah. 3,200 something subscribers? There you go. Get us to 4K. Get us to 4K. Yeah. My goal, I would like to see 5K by the end of the year. I don't know how possible it is, especially because a lot of our content is based on how Juve performs. Because once Mercado's done, some of you guys disappear. And then we'll see how it goes. But I think if Juve are performing well, then it changes things. Daniel, don't you do it. Don't you do a Forza Inter techno remix. And I said it again. He cut it twice, and that's my problem. Tom Jones. That's... it's not unusual, my guy. All right, Rafa White and Black.
It's not unusual to be alone.
I was going to do the Carlton dance. Anyway, gosh, we're old. I'm old, at least. Thank you, Rafa White and Black, with the $5 holla. Says, I support you guys since the beginning. Glad you guys are growing. Ciao from Texas. Sempre Forza Juve. Thank you, Rafa. I do have a question for you. I don't know how long you've been in this live stream. I literally yelled and screamed. I yelled and screamed the entire time earlier. What is your opinion when it comes to Weston McKennie not playing in Dallas, Texas? Like, what is your opinion? Are you mad like I am? I don't know. I'm sure that just... I'm sorry, guys. I am upset about it. Like, why didn't he play in Dallas, Texas? It makes no sense. And he wasn't injured at that point. Anyway, Rajat's back with his Vamos Real. You get out of here, my guy. You usually support Juventus, but Jeff Costello says Raspadori, done deal. Thank me later. Done deal to Napoli, maybe.
Yep, probably.
And again, I know it's me being an Italian shell, but that is one that slightly disappoints me because I really did like Raspadori as a as an option for Juventus, though they have so many other options that they're really going after. When I say options, needs right now that you probably can't throw out that kind of money in this Mercado for Raspadori, where you're looking more at 30 million or whatever it is that they're trying to get out of him. Rafa, just that doesn't answer my question, my dude. I appreciate the support, but I want to know your opinion.
He's like, you're too energetic. I don't know what to say. Ha, smiley face.
It's that uncomfortable Justin's yelling and screaming again on the channel.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Too funny.
What else you got? You got anything else you want to pertinent right now? You want to talk about anything else?
We're in the 5 o'clock hour, or the 11 o'clock transfer blitz, so we can stay on for a couple. I guess. Can you do another half an hour?
20 minutes, okay? Because I have to go pick up my kid from from daycare.
We can stop now if you really want. I don't really.
No,
care.
we go a little longer. Let's go a little longer. That's what she said. Let's go a little longer. What do you got? Yeah, Rajat saying Juve getting Morata. Until it's dead, I firmly believe Juve will be getting Morata, and all the other names that are floating out there are just a smokescreen, or they're using Juve to try to make some money. Is what I look at it as.
I do. Well, we know that Agresti, when he goes and talks on those shows, or does his little spiels on Twitch or whatever, he has mentioned Martial a lot, and we're technically still in the race for Werner, but Werner is most likely going to Leipzig, RB Leipzig, in a swap. So you can literally cancel out Werner's name. You can definitely cancel out Firmino's name because that wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
So the prominent names in the attack are Muriel, Morata, apparently Martial still, and Depay, I guess, because it was still mentioned by Fabrizio Romano.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's going to be Morata. It's going to be Morata.
Yeah. With that mishmash of players, you're like, what are we talking about here? It's Morata.
Which I agree. And it's just, I hate it because I'm doing the thing that I hate when people do it on this channel, which is literally just killing a topic. But
no, you're right, though.
It's literally, I came in 4 days in a row to do the daily video, and I had no energy. I had nothing for it. Because I looked through the notes, and I was like, none of this does it for me. And I understand why, I said, the videos didn't hit those days because everybody else is probably in the same boat as me. Is like, one, I don't care. Those names don't interest me. And two, it's bullshit. That's what it is. It's obviously BS because I think all the talk about Atletico Madrid, they're shutting it down. They just want Juve to pay the money for him. They just want them to pay up.
Yeah. So, out of those four, though, I'll ask you: Martial, Depay, Morata, Muriel. Who's your guy?
I like Depay, honestly. I don't think he's had some injury issues though, hasn't he? Recently, or no?
He missed a bunch of last season. Yeah,
and
he's torn his ACL as well.
Yeah, well, that would be worrisome. I feel
not last year. He didn't tear it last year. He tore it 3 years ago.
Yeah, we're crushing other guys who tear their ACL. So I feel like that's the one thing that would worry me. Otherwise, I think he's a solid player. Honestly, and it's not that I'm for a Morata guy. I think it's kind of more. If you're honestly my choice, I'd say it's time to move on, go after somebody else, and I don't have the money to spend on a Raspadori, who I think Raspadori plays at a. I like the hustle green to whatever you want to call it, but the hustle.
He's very productive as well.
That's why I like Raspadori. And if Juve had the money, and again I know I won't talk about this, but I'm thinking the money on top of spending for the big guys that we need, a player who's similar to Milinkovic-Savic or somebody else like that who will actually come in the midfield. That's where I'd go with it. But I think for now, in that book, I guess if I would rate it, Martial would be at the bottom. So wait, say the names again. Mertens, Martial.
No, not Mertens. Not Mertens. Get Mertens out of here.
Okay.
Morata, Muriel, Martial, and Depay.
All right. Martial at the bottom.
Why? Because of money?
Yeah.
Or just because
I think
he's the youngest out of the four.
It's kind of the one that I believe in the least. That's what I mean. I feel like the reason I'm saying is I just don't believe that I think he just is one that constantly is linked with Juve, but there's never anything of substance there. Is why I'm saying that. If they could get him, that'd be cool. But I just don't believe it. Like, to me, I don't buy in. Do we have an update, or are you just trying to push me along?
Padula. No, from Padula. Ale tweeted it out, so I think he just got really excited. Around 10 million euros for Rugani.
Say that. Okay. Let me read that.
You heard that correct.
Wait, what? What's happening? Dog Daddy Davide is hosting a space right now? Dave, are you hosting a space?
But Galatasaray have offered around 10 million euros for Daniele Rugani.
Oh, so that's that foreign club.
That's the foreign club.
That's the foreign club.
That is crazy.
That is correct. Guys, I know there's new people in here right now. Hit that freaking like button. We got to 100. I want more. I'm greedy. So help me. I want more likes. Hit the like button. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, okay. Well, we can talk about that for a second. I mean, I don't know enough it's literally just a very short update. They've offered 10 million euros for take it. Congrats. That's awesome. Go for it.
Yes. I'm gonna be anti-Juve again.
Would he actually? Would he go? Would he actually go?
Is he going? Yeah. Is he going to Turkey?
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Like, you're gonna tell me I can live in Italy or Turkey? No offense if we have Turkish people on here. I live in a whole community of Turkish people. I'd rather stay in Italy.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I mean, Turkey's beautiful. There's plenty of things, but like you're Italian. You want to live. You probably would rather stay home. And you're playing at Juve.
10 million euros?
10. What'd you say?
I'm saying 10 million euros. They're actually going to offer 10 million euros. And pay a salary.
That is what Padula is reporting.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do it. I mean,
we were gonna loan him for 30% of his wage. Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't add up. But hey, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
No, I agree.
Let's do it. Here we go. Are we doing a here we go now or a here we gone? I guess is what we could do. I don't know.
I think I might do a here we gone.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Norbert. I might do a here we gone if he leaves.
Yeah, Norbert threw that in the chat earlier. I see that he said LOL, but hey, let's go. I think that's a good move. Okay, but then do you need another center back then? Do you need to go after
100%?
So then you'd have to go after like what, Milinkovic probably?
Yeah,
that's the only other affordable option. That would be funny just to spite Inter once again, just for shits and gigs at that point. I'd be okay with it. Blind Daily is saying you choose your son over us. I do. I'm sorry. Hey, if this thing takes off and we get rolling and we get 100K subscribers, I don't know if we get, honestly, once we get to 10K, 20K, I'll be feeling better. But what I'm saying is we can get this thing up and we can get this thing actually where it's somewhat of a quote unquote job for me. I'm still picking my son. But what I'm saying is overall, what'll happen is I'll call my wife and be like, hey, you I know you're working hard. I know you're at the hospital working, but you gotta go get a boy. You gotta go get our boy. And then we'll do that. But she's got enough going on right now. Yeah.
Oh,
daycare closes at 6, my dude. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
Somebody said the kids at daycare, no rush. It closes at 6.
Stafrace in our chat, I'm just corroborating what he said. From Gianluca Di Marzio, Juventus enters the Raspadori and tries to overtake against Napoli.
Holy crap, I am way behind. I am way behind in the chat. Oh, I just scrolled through like 30 messages. Okay.
I'm just looking at the bottom, and then I went to Twitter right away, and Gianluca Di Marzio has said, we have entered the race again for Raspadori.
I'm here for it. I mean, again, here's the problem. I'm here for it. That goes against everything I said today, arguing about players or, hey, let me throw Stafrace up there. And I saw what my guy said. Appreciate it, our dude from Texas. I don't know. I don't know if I believe back injury or whatever before. I mean, it was his shoulder that was dislocated, Weston McKinney. So I'm still complaining. I'm still mad as hell. Stafrace, Juventus are very interested in signing Raspadori. Sassuolo asking 40. Oh, it's up to 40 now? Oh, is that where we are? Oh,
I was
we're
gonna
up to
say
40?
it was 20. It was 25 from Napoli the other day.
And it was like, bull. Okay, we'll see. And this seems like a Sky Sport kind of whatever you're trying to use that. If they can get him, and again, I don't. Let's be clear. I don't give a shit about the financial part. Like when I say that, I don't care about like if they're spending ridiculous, then I'll say, okay, that's stupid. But like, I'm not going to be like, okay, well, let me pull up their checkbook real quick. They can't afford that. They've got all this invested in this player. They can't make whatever. If Juve think that they can do it, then that's fine. Go after him. Go get Raspadori.
The good thing, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'd be more excited about bringing Raspadori to Juventus than any of those other names, honestly, that are listed at the attack. To me,
Yeah.
I think just
absolutely.
because of what he can mean long term, and also. I haven't bought a Juventus shirt this summer, the new one, and the reason I was holding off is for a new Italian player, and we ain't got no new Italian players right now.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Who?
Gotti.
Are you doing this to me? Are you really doing this to me? I will say this. Watching Gotti, dude, he's also kind of built like a brick shit house, and he's impressive. He's impressive. We'll see how good he is. I mean, he did some nice things. I will say that. He impressed me somewhat going up against top-tier competition against Real Madrid. I liked him. I'm not all the way in. Like, it's still early. But at the same time, I liked what he did. But no, I'm not buying a Gotti shirt in year one. I'm not buying a Freddie Katz or whatever. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
I need something. I need something. Raspadori would look pretty good. If I'm not getting a Zaniolo shirt, a Raspadori one wouldn't look bad, is what I'm saying. This is just me being me.
This is interesting as well because those other guys, you'll probably have to pay some money for them right away. This is a Sassuolo team, or director at least.
Yeah.
That's very, very friendly with Juventus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it could be a loan. It could be a loan to start off. So...
That's it.
I'm down for Raspadori.
That's a very like I'm reading the tweets now. Yeah, they set up a meeting with his agent and everything. So this is not just what we thought, where I literally look like an idiot now because we were both like, I mean, it just made sense to me. It just seemed like Sassuolo were just using him, but maybe it was, maybe it's Juve all along have actually been like, no, we really want Raspadori. We just thought we could wait a year. We thought we had that time. Now Napoli are going after him. Now we're our hands forced to go get him. Maybe that's what it is.
Good. This is another thing like Bremer. Well, not like Bremer because we had another reason why to get Bremer, but we're just overtaking a rival for a player that could play. I saw someone say, "Can he play left wing?" He played there for Italy. That one time, he scored 2 goals against Turkey. Funny we mentioned Turkey again. I think that is another player that can play across the front line. That's a player profile we've been trying to address and try and bring in. Yep. And he's perfect for that. Is he going to be, again, but is he going to score, are we going to rely on him to score 10 to 15 goals? No. And that's fine.
Yeah.
We're going to rely on him to do the job instead of, instead of Chiesa right now. And he'll do fine.
I didn't think it was possible, but hey, I'm excited now. Now this is something exciting to talk about. We'll see if they go after Raspadori. Obviously, I'm interested to see how this develops. The timing's a little bit. I mean, I guess it's not odd just because Napoli were trying to, full force go after him. But if Juve really do, put the hold on it, I guess that tells us Morata's not coming back. I would imagine.
No, yeah. If Raspadori comes, Morata's not coming back.
Yeah. So I'm here for it. Blind Daily also said, or let the kid find his way home. Some early character building. He's 2 years old. He's a 2-year-old. He's a toddler. I mean, it's sad to me that he is going to daycare to begin with, but he is a toddler son. And you don't do that to my toddler. Also, here's the thing. If my kid, and this is just a little deep dive, my kid looks like my wife. If he looked like me, I could be harder on him. But he looks like my wife, so I can't do it. I'm a softie for him because of that. If you look like me, I'd be like, get off your ass, go do it. You'd be fine. Yeah. Also, I just need Maury to give me a test to make sure he is mine. Anyway, I'm kidding. And then Mohammed was asking, if Raspadori comes, does that shut all the doors for Milinkovic-Savic?
Depends on payment structure, in my opinion.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. Situational. Position-wise, no, not at all.
No, yeah.
But financially, if for some reason it comes down to 40 mil, which it's not, there's no way.
Again, we have to look. Is Raspadori better than Locatelli?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. I was saying as in
Yeah.
like like I always do. Not yes, he's better than Locatelli.
Yeah. Like,
6 spots.
Oh, yeah. So
Six
I'll just talk again. Locatelli is a way better finished product than Raspadori. You spend 35 on Locatelli. I say 30 mil for Raspadori gets the job done.
Yep.
And all the countless dinners that you'll be taking Carnevale on.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. This will be a fun. This will be a fun week or two. We'll see how long this takes. But if they actually do, or are they all going all in on Raspadori? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And then here comes
poo-pooing.
the urinator himself, Alejandro Fancello.
Remember, I'm not the Juventus fan. I got pooped on. I got shit on.
Super chatting us, $1.99 holler, or Euro 99 holler, which is about the same as $1.99 now, because you all are peasants with us. Anyway, now says 40 million value for Raspadori. Don't buy the story. Are you saying that? Okay, Alejandro, are you? I would send you a link, but we're gonna have to get out of here shortly.
Yeah.
Do you not? You still don't buy the story even after the news coming out with Juve meeting and all that? I was fine with agreeing with you. Like I said earlier on in the show, when it just seemed like Carnevale was using Juve, but to say that Juve are meeting with the agents, that's a bit different to me.
Yeah.
It just seems like they are turning it up, and it seemed like it was a story for a while that they were interested in him. I had kind of wondered if that went away, but I just thought Juve wait till next season. Juve will go get him next season.
Yeah.
Now they may have to do it now. Alejandro, can you give us an update? Can you call in real quick? You want to talk for 4 minutes? You want to call in? You could.
Also,
you got the link. Anyway,
there's no more. There's no such thing as a 2-year loan anymore. 2-year loan deal. So I think someone entered that. I think Aldo did.
why is that? Do they not allow it
They
anymore?
just took it away. Yeah, they just took that away.
I didn't realize that. That's interesting.
They're changing the whole loan system, I think, next year anyway, or something like that.
Half the time I didn't even realize that there was like a system. I thought it was just people just do whatever the hell they wanted, and I thought they were just
like that.
Yeah, it was just a Wild West. Jim
Yeah.
West, Desperado, ain't got nothing. Sorry, I was like 8 years old when that movie came out. Anyway, let's see. Carnevale is a Juve fan. So remember the news. Remember the news like it was BS, but remember the report that Carnevale was coming to join Juventus' staff and all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Maybe
that was gonna be a thing.
Yeah, maybe you were like, well, you chill out, and maybe you just maybe you get us some
feeding
deals
the
real quick,
players.
and then you can come join later. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's what we do, my guy. Rugatti got the Italian defender reputation tax. It's a good chance. Maybe that's what gets him the 10 million there. I could say that would also solve some problems. If we're trying to move some in the midfield, like we were saying, Raspadori for Fagioli in 20.
Do you do that?
I would.
Do all Fagioli stands do that?
Wait, in 20? I would do. So wait, how much are you valuing Fagioli at? What do you value Fagioli?
I guess. Are you
10?
asking me or Daily Blind?
You, I guess. We'll do you.
I value Fagioli at 7.5 to 10 million right now.
Okay, then I would agree to this deal. Yeah, then I think, a little under 30. I think that's fair for what Raspadori should be worth, probably.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Also, sorry, before you have to go, Marcus Janssen makes a great point. Scamacca left Sassuolo for 36 plus 6.
Oh, yeah.
Is Scamacca better than Raspadori?
Yeah. Or,
No, I'm asking you.
I'm again doing my thing. I'll be honest. I that's one of the few like Italian players that I don't see the hype in Scamacca. I would have been fine if Juve would have scooped him up, but I viewed him again 2 years ago or whenever I was writing the article. I viewed him as being a fourth striker kind of guy that year.
Yep.
And then he could work his way up a little bit. I don't view him as like the guy. So those moves kind of do surprise me. Yeah, Aldo says I do that with a buyback option on Fagioli. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Raspadori has higher potential. I think Raspadori does have a higher ceiling than Scamacca long term, but that's not what we're asking. We're asking who's better now, right?
Because, again, West Ham, Premier League tax, spent 42 mil almost.
Yep.
We're not doing that with Raspadori. Let's get serious.
Yep. What's up, homie Juve? we've actually been on for almost 2 hours. So, like, I apologize. We're probably going to be leaving as you're getting in here. Fajoli's the gem. Don't lose. See, there's one of them. Fajoli's the gem. Don't lose him. He needs chances, so loan is better now. I think right now he's at the spot where I think you sell him with a buyback option. I think that's what you do.
Sure, I agree.
Most sense to me. And again, I've also
similar
operated
age. I think they're the exact same age. One made the Italian national team, won the Euro Cup. One was in the Serie B, winning. I think he was on the team of the season for Serie B.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore.
I'm right there with you. I completely agree with it. And again, I'm not hating on Fajoli, but what I'm saying is
we're not.
It's comparatively, it's not the same.
Yes.
Raspadori looks like he could be like one of the next guys for a hopefully resurgent Italian national team.
Yeah.
Like I'm hoping at this point. I don't know. At this point, my kid's going to be my age before Italy make it back to a World Cup. Any updates on Udogi, and do you personally think he'll end up happening with Udogi? My personal opinion, I don't think it'll happen this year. I would push for it. I would like to see it happen. This just got a lot louder for me. I don't know why. Did it get louder for you? That's weird.
Nope.
For some reason, mine ended dead. Anyway, I don't know what happened. Maybe my ears popped. I have no idea. But when it comes to Udogi, I still think that Juve will be in for it. I think maybe it'll be next season. But nothing would surprise me if somebody came in and got him for like 20 mil and Juve are, stuck with their thumbs up their, what's.
Yeah, maybe. Could happen.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Anything else? Never give up on Medetti. Yeah, Medetti's a guy I like, but yeah. And then Hosta says Raspadori is Zaniolo a better option for Juventus. I think right now, honestly, Raspadori probably is because
in terms of
healthiness,
production, and healthiness,
scores more goals, and I love Zaniolo, but I'll be honest,
higher ceiling is Zaniolo though. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I like both. Those are two players I like. I would be happy with either one of them. Guys, do me a favor. If you're in here right now, we're at about 80 people still. This has been a strong stream. I appreciate everybody that's been in here. We've had some pretty strong streams over the last few weeks, and I do appreciate all of the support, all the continued support, and seeing our channel really do grow and kind of take off. Sorry, Aldo was saying, can we get Zaniolo and Raspadori? Not this Mercado. Not this Mercado. It's one or the other. And I don't think it would be a super smart decision to go after two attackers when you have needs at the midfield and at the left back or some other defensive position. Anyway, guys, do me a favor. If you're in here, haven't liked it already, please like the video. It really does help our channel to continue to grow with everything that we do here. We're going to bring you more content, more stuff, a lot more fun things. And if you haven't considered joining the member squad, we've been giving out, or really, Alejandro has been giving out memberships like hotcakes lately. He's been giving them to everybody. I think we're able. I don't know exactly how often we're able to give them, but we've given 5 here, 5 there all the time, and utilize those. If you guys are doing it, test the waters. See if you'd like to become a member long term. Like I said, it's really cheap. I mean, I can't speak on everybody's financial situation, but to me, even at the lowest level, it's definitely worth it because you can get so many things out of it. The membership, the community we get here, a lot of the fun, a lot of the games you're going to be able to do, the prediction. Let me go and throw that back out there to remind you guys, because Alejandro's going to be upset if I don't do it again. The Members Prediction League. We'll be doing predictions throughout the entire season with our members. You predict the games, how they're going to go over, how that will turn out, and then the winners at the end of the season, the top 3, I guess points-wise, will end up winning prizes. First place gets an official jersey. You'll be able to pick the player, all that stuff in there. Alejandro will be upset about that. Second place, 50, I want to say 50 mil every time. 50 euros, not 50 million. I wish it was 50 million euros. 50 euro Juventus store gift card to the second place winner. And then third place, you get a whole year free membership to the channels. All of them are good prizes, regardless either way. And then also remember the Paul Pogba Juventus shirt giveaway that we'll be doing here on the channel. Let me throw that up here. Sorry, Julian. Make sure you're subscribed, tagging your friend on Twitter, and retweeting it, and you'll be entered to win the Paul Pogba shirt. Consider joining the member squad. At the lounge level, you get 5 times the opportunity to do that. Everybody in here, I appreciate your all support. Make sure you follow my guy, Julian Genotti. I guess I'm pointing this way. Julian Genotti at Genotti151 on Twitter. You can follow me at Justin Sofer on Twitter. You can follow Alejandro at Alejandro BZ, whatever, on Twitter as well. And of course, Bianconeri's own Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Final thoughts, anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
No, go get your kid.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Otto says, thanks for the live, guys. We appreciate you for tuning in, Otto. He says, we'll convert Julian into a Juventus fan eventually. Appreciate it. Homie says, over 100 likes. I don't think it's the Justin effect. I appreciate the kind words, but I don't think it's me. I think it just is a reflection of this community and the hard work that Alejandro, Julian, and myself put in each and every day on this channel. Like I said, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to stay. The giveaway is tomorrow on us. Today's the last day to be entered in, and Alejandro will be handling that. And then you get to see him be angry. So tomorrow, tune into the live, and he'll be giving it away there on the channel. Okay. Like, subscribe. Bell icon. All that stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve. Forza Bianconeri.
Time now for the black and white take with Justin Sofer.
And I don't know who I have to please sexually. You don't need Allegri to jerk you off. I will pour myself out for anybody.
And Julian Gennady.
He is very raw.
I just slide into bed and she doesn't even know.
It might be long, it might be kind of cringe, but I'm still going to do it anyway.
Pleasing you.
I'm good.
I hope you're proud of yourself because what you've done is proved without a shadow of a doubt you are the world's dumbest son of a bitch.
This is the black.